blowout, it's gonna be really hard to do on yourself. So what I was thinking that's gonna make it last longer, and then when we talk about products, is we're gonna set it with a curling iron. And I noticed you do have the size curling iron.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, and yours has a clamp, because mine doesn't.
Okay.
So it's harder to teach. I'm glad you have that because
I only know how to use the clamp.
That's great.
Okay.
So that's great.
I mean, I've had the other kinds, but I'm an old school girl.
That's totally fine. This is gonna be embarrassing right here.
No, it's not. The real
Because
deal.
it's not organized.
Ooh, yeah.
All right,
the rollers.
so we'll use the rollers.
Oh my gosh, I love their packaging.
The packaging, I've lost a few, so I like told myself I'm never gonna do that again.
The sticker.
Yeah, or $300, yeah. So I'll keep it in the box now so I don't forget. So we'll take it out. We're gonna have a JLo moment because all of our hairs are gonna be like
so
in
good.
these like
I'm so excited. Yeah.
set, and then we're gonna like let it cool down in the set. Curling iron's gonna give more heat than a blowout, and a blowout's like hard to do on yourself and your hair's long, so I think.
And honestly, I feel like that to teach somebody that they can do it with a curling iron, that feels more, I don't know, like relatable to people.
Yeah, I feel like this is something they can do.
Welcome back to the BJONESSTYLE channel. As you can see, there's someone here with me. This is...
I'm Jenelle Oldham. How are you?
And I'm so excited today because Jenelle is the expert of hair, fabulousness, all the things that I like to call your cheapest accessory. I feel like hair is
the cheapest one. Oh,
yes.
it can be, or can also be very expensive.
Yes, true, true. But I'm so excited to introduce you all to her today and get to know her. She's going to share her fall guide to hair. So the guide to a few of the essential items that you should have when building your tools for hair, also some of her favorite products. We're gonna do a few looks with our hair for fall, so let's get into it. But first, before we do all of that, I want everyone to get to know you a little bit.
All right, hi.
So first, let me just tell you, we met a few years ago on a photo shoot, right? You were doing the hair
for Crossroads.
For Crossroads, and she's so much fun. And I also feel like you just have such an incredible sense of style with hair, which I really appreciate because I feel like you really can amp up your outfit with your hair, and I feel like you totally get that, which I love. She's also started doing my color and my cut, and she's just become my hair guru. So I'm so excited for you all to get to know her a little bit better. Tell everybody, how did you get into this?
So I started doing hair a really long time ago. Honestly, I wasn't allowed to wake my mom up in the morning until I made her coffee, and I set my hair with hot rollers. So that was the start at like 6 years old.
You work with Oribe. Did you start with them from the beginning?
So I've been with Oribe for about 6 years now. I did an open audition and filmed a video.
Oh, wow.
And flew to New York and got to test in front of some of the top people there, and luckily like made the team.
That's really cool. It's like you tried out for your own reality show.
It was. One of the guys that works for Oribe said, trying out to be an educator is like trying out to be on America's Got Talent.
Oh,
yeah, American Idol.
American
Yes, and
Idol.
I was like, well, why wouldn't I make it?
You do people's color and cut, but you also do a lot of editorial, like tell everybody a little bit of like the fashion part.
I do a lot of like different advertising. I work in Fashion Week. I get to work on different campaigns. I still assist hairdressers that I admire because I feel like hair is just one of those things that you can't like learn everything. There's so many different techniques, and so even though I've been doing it for 20 years, I still find it so inspiring to me.
Yeah, I love that. I think we should all be constant learners, like our whole life. I feel like that's just such a good way of going through life, is just constantly learning. So that's so much fun. And then at Fashion Week, was there anything fun? I don't know, any of it.
Oh, yes.
What was that one show?
The Marcarion? Oh, it was so beautiful. I was
dying.
I had no idea that, I didn't really know about that brand. And when I showed up to the shoot, it was like very vintage inspired.
Yes.
And we did these little soft finger waves, and it was so romantic. And I mean, it was gorgeous. I was like in tears.
What was tell everybody the name again, and I'll put it up here on the screen.
It is Marcarion, and the lead hairdresser was Mandy. and she is an educator for Oribe, and it was her first women's fashion week show, so I was so proud of her, and it was so amazing to watch.
Was there bows in their hair?
There was
too,
bows
and braids.
Some of them had braids,
yeah.
and then bows. It was very feminine, very girly, very ethereal. It was just like tea party.
I'm gonna put all the images up because you will die. It's so good, and it's spring, so I feel like it gets us excited for spring. And I think that's interesting too. Can you let everybody know what it's like to work on a fashion week set when you're prepping the runway show? What is that process? There's one lead hairstylist who sets the tone for what the hair is. And
yeah, so the lead hairstylist comes up with the look with the designer, so they usually have a meeting a couple days before. They come up with a couple different ideas. They throw like spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah.
See what sticks. And then the day of, we all come in, and then when the first model gets there, we sit down, and there's maybe around 20 hairstylists. We all just sit down and we go through the hairstyle real quick, and we're all pretty advanced.
Right.
So we see it once, and then we just break off into groups of like 3 or 4. Sometimes it gets up to like 6 at the very last minute, and we just go for it. It's kind of like an assembly line, and then
it's almost like choreography. It's like you watch, and then you gotta like pick it up right away.
Definitely.
And do it. That's
and
so cool.
You might start a hairstyle with 5 people, and then you're at a different girl with another different 5 people, and you just keep on switching, and everyone's using each other's tools. It's really energetic. I love it.
Well, that is so cool, and I'm so excited now because we are going to get some of Jenelle's tips with her favorite products, tools, a guide to building that essential hair kit.
All right, so my top 3 essential products are going to be a prep, style, and a finish. I feel like everybody needs at least one of each in their hair wardrobe. So for my prep, I like to use Balm Dior. This is a heat shield, and it's also like a conditioning. It may call it virgin hair in a bottle.
Oh my gosh.
So it also has a restorative property. So this is like a leave-in treatment, but it also is gonna have 450 heat protection. It's also gonna protect your hair from the sun, from heat and all the different elements outside that are environmental, and then it actually makes the hair feel really nice and soft.
I have nothing like this, so I'm very excited to learn
So this
about
would be my essential prep product.
Awesome.
All right,
Love it.
so for styling right now, and what we're gonna do today to really make your style hold
Yes.
and to make it last, because I feel like that's what we were talking about.
Yes.
We want hairstyles that if we're gonna go through this much effort, that they're really gonna like last and perform a long time.
Yeah.
So this is Trace Set, and this is a structure spray, and it's a spray to mousse. And basically what this does is it's going to just add a ton of memory and hold and life into your hair. So when you
Wait, so is this when your hair is wet or dry or
you can
both?
do both. So we're gonna use it more in a dry way today,
Okay.
but definitely if you want to just blow this into your hair when it's straight out of the shower after
Right.
you prep,
Yes.
you could definitely get in there and get a big giant hair.
So excited about this. Anytime you find out something that can get bigger hair, that
Oh,
makes
this
me
is gonna
very
give
excited.
the biggest hair.
Yay, okay.
And it has 450 heat protection too, so that's really, really important to heat styling.
Perfect.
And then for finishing, I love a good dry shampoo, right? Like we
Yes.
all want our
We all
hair
need
to
it.
last,
Yes.
especially if we're like curling it, we want to sleep on it. I can make my hair last maybe like 4 to 6 days.
Wow, that's amazing.
If I use the right
what
structure
about
program.
working out? And it gets so sweaty. Can you still, do you like blow dry it a little bit and then throw that in?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, I brush it. My hair tends to be dry, so the sweat doesn't really bother me too much. But yes, this would suck up the grease, make it smell delicious.
Okay.
And
You're winning me over.
yes, and then if we had to throw in another one, and we are talking about working out,
Yes.
this is a restyling spray.
Ooh.
So this would help you get that little band out. So if your hair's up in a ponytail, I kind of think of this product like a steamer. You know, like when you have wrinkles in your clothes and you need to
Yeah.
like steam out a wrinkle?
Yeah.
So this is what that would do, and this reactivates all these previous products that are in your hair.
Oh my god.
So it's like water that's magic, that has heat protection, and also anything that's in this black to white in
Yeah.
the Oribe line, I call it hair Botox. It's just gonna It's the anti-aging of hair. It's our Gold Lust line, so that's where we get the Gold Lust Gucci Wave name.
All right,
So
all right.
this is where it gets
I'm in.
expensive.
And this will be all linked below. So any of these products, which I'm just gonna be clicking all those links myself and getting them, because now I realized when I was prepping for this video, like, I don't have great products. So I'm so excited to learn about all
Yeah,
these.
you're gonna see it, you're gonna feel it, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, wow, my hair feels amazing, it's gonna last, and it's not gonna feel like products, it's just
Yeah.
gonna feel like healthy, beautiful hair.
We are now gonna jump into some fall hairstyles with Jenelle. But the thing that I'm most excited about, we're gonna sit side by side and she's gonna teach me instead of her doing my hair, because I feel like then I'm not really learning anything.
I'm gonna teach you how to fish instead of giving you one.
I'm excited. Anyway, so we're sitting side by side so you guys can feel empowered to learn to do this too, because I don't know what I'm doing, but Jenelle does, and she's gonna try to teach me how to do it. So what's the first look we're gonna do?
So the first look we're gonna do is we're gonna get more of a beach, like tousled look. It's a little bit effortless. We're gonna use our flat iron.
I'm so excited because
And
I'm
we're
not good at this.
It's called a flat S-wave.
Okay.
It's really cool because you're not gonna get those prommy looking
Right.
curls. You're gonna get
Yes.
something a little bit more natural and a little bit
Yes.
more like mermaidy. Any flat iron will work with this. It doesn't have to have beveled edges or anything. But the first thing that's so important is we want to brush through our hair. And even though we're gonna make it fluffy, that's okay. We're gonna make it fluffy, and then we're going to add our heat protection. So we're using a bristle brush. These are Mason Pearson's, but you could use any brush.
Just start brushing.
Just brush it through. Just to get all the knots out if you just wake up in the morning or, you know, you blow dry your hair. We just kind of want to make it soft.
And I'm really bad at brushing my hair. I actually don't brush my hair.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Okay,
I'm
so this is new
really bad.
things.
Yeah, my friend, I'm not even kidding, I had to go over to her house and she had to get a knot. Remember I told you I had to, she spent hours getting a knot out of my hair because I don't brush my hair.
Well, the brushing is really good because what it does is it brings the oils from your scalp and actually coats your ends. So it actually, brushing your hair
Is healthy.
Is healthy, and that's why back in the day, people didn't wash their hair for like a month because they could just spread their oils down to their
And I
ends.
spend like
Yeah.
30 minutes before bed.
Exactly. So once you're nice and brushed out, I'm going to go and add.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're great.
Okay.
We're going to add the virgin hair in a bottle.
All right.
So I'm going to, this is a brand new one. So I'm going to kind of go for it.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah? Okay, you want to pump?
So do I do about the same?
Yep.
Okay. So that's like bigger than a quarter. It's like
Yeah.
$1.
Yep.
$1 quarter.
And we're going to go ahead and heat it up in our hands.
Okay.
And kind of like, I like to put the hair product like through my fingers.
That smells
So good. Right? And now we're going to like put it through our ends.
Okay.
And like really push it through. Your hair's longer than mine, so really like get it on those ends. We don't really need to concentrate on the roots because it's our ends that are like more thirsty and further away from the oil source.
Mine are get real bad, so this is good.
So even if like we just did that, it already like feels
Yeah.
better, right?
Yes. And I would think it would have a wet texture, but it doesn't.
Right?
It's
it just
like,
kind of absorbs.
oh my gosh.
And it looks like nice and shiny.
It does.
Once we put the product in, just start like pushing your hair into it. So we're kind of like scrunching.
Okay.
Now that we have the product in there, just to kind of see what's happening. I do this every day in the morning just to like, oh, okay, that actually looks better.
Oh yeah. Like feel the natural
Yeah.
movement of your hair and where it wants to sit.
All right, so now that we've got our product in, we're going to go ahead and pick up our flat iron.
Okay.
We're gonna start in the back because I always say when you're starting something new, like this is our face frame, so we'll be an expert by the time we get to the front. So we're gonna start in the back.
Smart. I'm learning so much already. This is crazy.
All right, so before we pick up our flat iron, let's just kind of like, what we really want to do is like pick up our section and then bend it.
Bend it towards the face.
Let me see. Yes, do you see that little bend?
Okay.
Great. So now that we have it bent,
And just hold it.
hold it. Now
Okay.
take your flat iron, and we're gonna look in the mirror here if
Okay,
you need to. So you're gonna just hold the bend, and then we're gonna tap it. And then once I get to the second bend, I'm just moving my hand just a little bit down the shaft, and I'm gonna push it until I see another bend. And then I'm gonna keep on tapping.
And I just kind of keep, I'm not doing a very good job.
I gotta say, yes, no, you're doing it. Yes, exactly.
Kind of getting it.
Just keep on pushing it. Now keep
Okay.
on tapping. And the good thing is we have that protection of the 450 heat protection, so you can keep this there all day.
For some reason, I'm struggling to like find, okay, there we
There
go.
it is,
And then I almost like kind of can't look in the mirror because it
Yeah.
gives me, like if I just.
Yeah, keep on pushing, keep on
Yeah.
pushing. Keep on pushing, keep on tapping. No, there we go.
I kind of did
You
it.
kind of did it. All right, let's keep on going.
Let me see yours.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'll show you. You watch me do it before you do it. So I'm gonna take this section and I'm gonna bend it. And see the bend. My finger is very close. So now I'm just gonna find that bend again underneath it. So I'm finding that bend and see that smoke coming up? That's the hair product.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna keep on bending. So see how I can see that bend again?
Yes. And it doesn't have to be perfect.
No, you don't want it to be perfect.
So I think that's where I get like, oh no.
So see, it kind of looks like weird, but that's okay because once I do this,
brush it through. Ooh, yes.
Then we get that like tossily undone look.
Okay.
So not perfect is better.
I'm all about that.
Perfectly imperfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like everything should be a little imperfect.
And
then
then
it makes it more interesting.
Yes, and once I do this section, I'm just gonna go ahead and clip it out of the way so I just keep it organized. Okay. Let's bake it a little bit.
Okay.
Because some people get afraid to like leave the flat iron on there. Leave it on there. I can leave this on here for all day because I have that protection. So I think just with that, you want to just find the bend. So I'm bending it, and you can go that way or you can go the other way, whatever way that you want to. So it doesn't, there's no rules when it comes to this, okay? And a lot of the time, this technique is really great for somebody who has kind of wavy hair, or maybe it's just a little frizzy, because the heat of the flat iron will just take out that frizz. So let's see.
I feel like I'm getting
you're doing it
better.
Yeah.
And I
oh my God, yes! Clips are really important. A lot of people forget about the clips in the bathroom.
Are you just buying this from like CVS?
CVS, Sally's, yeah, just the little clips are.
Target.
Target is great. They definitely, I actually got these at Target.
Okay, I need to get some.
Yeah, so now now we just have our bottom section. And you want to take like, you know, you don't want to take too thick of a section depending on your flat iron because you want that heat to be able to go all the way through. And since we're going underneath, we don't need to start it so close to the root either.
Okay.
So just kind of push the hair up, like I'm pushing the bottom up into the flat iron, and then that automatically bends.
Okay, so we've done this side. I mean, Jenelle's is, of course, looking really amazing. But I feel like I'm getting it. And then we're gonna finish off the front. You were saying a little bit.
Yes, the front is like the frame. It's like the contour of your face. So what we wanna do is just get to the front side that you haven't done yet. And what we're gonna do is just push that up and just really take our time to see that bend.
Yes.
And get our flat iron in there and really just like, it's like using your flat iron like a tweezer. And you're just letting it bake a little bit and really bending. So now this is gonna frame my eye. Yes, oh great,
I feel
fantastic.
like I'm getting it right here.
Yeah, just take it nice and slow. Yeah, keep on following that bend. Now push that other one back in and maybe like this way. Yeah, just keep on
like
going.
this?
Yeah. So now I've got this nice little framey around the face.
Yours looks so good.
Oh, just wait for yours.
I'm excited.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
Oh, I love it. And then you were saying kind of like
Now we're going to just like kind of
toss
break it
them
up.
out.
Just
Ooh.
like shake it up. And sometimes like if my ends still feel frizzy, I'll just take my flat iron and just like tap, tap, tap the ends to give it that really rock and roll kind of like beach look.
I love this like kind of S shape at the front.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
And you'll just, the more you do it, this is your first time, so just imagine like,
Once I've become an
you'll
expert.
just be like, and it's so fast.
Yeah,
like,
I've watched you do it and you're like, whoop, 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 whoop. So
I
feel
do my hair in
yeah.
like 8 minutes like this, like every day.
I love that. And of course, if you have a pixie cut, it'd be hard. But otherwise, like no matter what your length, I feel like it's totally a doable look. And I feel like it's just such a fresh, fun take on the wave.
Yeah, it's so nice.
We have finished those amazing waves. I'm so excited to rock these for fall. And now we're gonna do something fun to kind of add some flavor into your hair for fall. And what are we gonna do?
We are gonna add some braids. I feel like little baby braids are just like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Like
I'm seeing them all the time.
Every model, Dua Lipa, Bella Hadid, like you just look in the magazine, baby braids.
Yes.
So now we have our tousled.
Yes.
Are you a braider? Do you know how to braid?
Yes, I mean, you know, I'm not a French braider. I could
Perfect.
never
We're not
do
gonna
that.
French braid. That would be an advanced education class, maybe another day.
Those were like cheerleading days. Like, can you French braid my hair?
So what we want to do is just kind of make sure that we're sectioning. I feel like a lot of mishaps with hair and braiding and like a lot of things is just getting the hair that you want to work with sectioned out.
Okay.
So if we want to do those little front braids, let's go ahead and like wherever you want to see that braid.
So like are we going right in the front?
Let's go right in the front. So I'm going to just take like a little triangle section.
Is that a good size?
And so let's just clip that other hair back and out of the way.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get these clips. I don't know how I've been working in life without these.
So then
clips.
let's take the exact same amount of hair on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Just so we have it organized and intentional.
Okay, so I've got that.
All right, yeah, that looks good. Mine are a little short, so they might look a little funny, but actually they might hit me right at my cheekbone, which I think are kind of cool.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get in here, and then we're just gonna add a little 3-strand baby braid. Now, if you find that your hair has a lot of flyaways and you want it to be more organized, you can get it a little wet.
Oh, which product is that?
So this is just that restyling spray.
Okay.
So that's just gonna like help my hair get wet. You could just use water too. Like this is, I have straight up regular water here. So this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, this is a water bottle, and what's great is the stream of it is very like
oh my
soft.
gosh, I need that in my life. Where do you get that?
This you can get at like Sally's Beauty Supply, any kind of like beauty supply. You could use it to water your plants, but having a water bottle is so essential in the morning.
Question with this braid, am I gonna go tight up to the top?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go tight all the way to the top. And it really doesn't matter if you go over, under. If some people braid over, you just want to kind of make sure that your 3 strands are even. Braids are great for when you are growing out your bangs or something like that. You kind of just tie them out of the way.
Yeah.
You could also add like little adornments.
Yes.
I love going to like Michael's and just checking out what they have. Just to have in my kit for photo shoots.
I know, I did.
Oh, you're a fast braider.
I did a video with Cammie, and you guys might remember her. She's a stylist, and she added charms from like earrings that I had into braids in my hair.
Oh my god, I love
that.
that.
It was so good. So, and then just tie it off.
Yeah, we're just gonna tie it off.
Okay. And these are kind of fun colored little baby.
Yeah, these are so you can see what's up.
Yeah, so you definitely want like a smaller hair band. You don't want like big fat ones, right? So that you're not,
I'm gonna go ahead and just get this bad boy braided before I take my clips out. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of water.
I feel like if I ever braid my hair, I'm excited for the next day because then it's like, oh, I don't have to do my hair.
Try braiding with mousse. It'll really make it even bigger when you take it out.
Ooh. What, one of these products here or like just a different
Just like,
mousse?
I mean, we have one called Grandiose, but any kind of mousse if you have one, it'll just help hold. And then when you take it out the next day, it'll look awesome. So you kind of get like a twofer.
Yeah. I feel like I did one very small and then one that's bigger.
Well, this is cool. We're doing perfectly imperfect, right?
Perfectly imperfect.
I kind of made mine like an antenna, so maybe this is not my forte right here. Here we go. They're sisters, not twins.
It's like eyebrows, right?
Yep. All right, take out the clips. Yeah, and then you can take these and tuck them or, you know, add them in, but oh god, you're like,
I like yours.
you need some little sunflowers or something. You're like giving me like full 90s Delia's vibe here.
Oh my god! Everyone over the age of 30 knows exactly what we're talking about with Delia's. It's the best catalog that would come to our house.
Oh, it's like the only inspiration you could have.
I literally would pour over them just over and over and just look at them and like the huge wide leg jeans and then the tiny little tees, which is basically what everyone's wearing.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
these little kids think they invented it. I love it.
Nope. We were doing it back in the day.
Yep. All
Okay,
right.
it's so cute.
I would add some dry shampoo probably because
Okay.
this would be like the second day, right?
Yeah.
Just to give it some texture. So what I like to do when I do dry shampoo is you have to open up the hair
Ooh. Okay.
and then get it on the root.
All right.
Because if you just spray it on top, it's going to get everywhere. So you want to just like make sure you get it on that root.
Ooh, I love this. And it smells good too. Because some dry shampoos are like bad.
Oh no, and this one, you will just use it to get the grease. And then the next day, your hair will still be amazing.
Oh my gosh. And it gives like a nice texture and volume.
It's soft,
I feel like.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one actually makes the hair feel clean. We have a few different ones, but this one is
so good.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it like one behind the ear.
You know, I like that too, like you kind of tuck one.
Ugh, this just gave me life, that dry shampoo.
And then I also feel like you could like throw
I feel like it's
some
like
randomly, put some down here.
underneath,
Yeah.
yeah, wherever you're kind of like feeling inspired.
You're almost done with your outfit and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna add a baby braid or I'm gonna add a few baby braids. I feel like it's just like a fun little icing on the cake to your outfit.
Totally.
I love it. I'm so excited about this. What are we doing?
This is going to be our Cindy Crawford inspired classic curl set.
Yes.
I feel like this look looks good on pretty much everyone that has a little bit past the shoulder hair.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to get into it.
Just the big volume.
So the first thing we want to do is kind of steam out our flat iron and our tousled look. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Mystify and just kind of get it all over the place. And this has our heat protection, and then this reactivates the products we already have in our hair.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that. Then I'm just gonna start brushing it in. And just kind of brushing that whatever I have out of my hair. See, already it's looking like straighter,
I
you
know, it's crazy.
So this is the product I like to use in the morning because it just helps me redo my hair. If it feels too wet, then you can just get in and quickly just pull it down. You want to do it?
Sure. I've never used a Dyson. What is
this? Is the Dyson, yes.
Wow. Wait, how do I even do it?
So you just turn it on.
Okay.
And then just like, yeah, kind of just try that product in. That's what I like to do before a curl set. So now let's get organized and section our hair out into our mohawk section. So we're just gonna go ahead, take our brush, and I'm just going to take that top section so it's just a straight mohawk down side. So this is one side. Yes, and we're gonna go all the way down to the back of our neck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and then do it a little bun and clip it out of the way so I'm only keeping the mohawk. So I'll just show you real quick and then you can do it too. So I'm just going all the way back down. And then I'm going to section this out.
It's all about the prep, the preparation.
Just makes it really easy.
Princess Leia buns.
Yeah, so now I just have this middle section going down. You see that?
Yes.
Just helps it like know your roadmap to your hairstyle so you're not overwhelmed or it's like seems too much and then you just want to quit halfway through.
Yeah. Because
once you spend the time doing this, this hairstyle is going to last a long time.
Okay, we're ready.
All right, okay. Okay, so we have our hair sectioned in a mohawk down the middle.
Okay.
That's left out. So now we're gonna take a front section.
Okay.
You want to imagine they're like little railroad tracks and you kind of want them all to be the same width. So I'm gonna make like a little square. So I'm just kind of going forward. I'm gonna take my brush and just clean up that section.
Is this good? Is that too much?
That's a little too much, and try to make it pretty straight across.
Oh, okay.
Like pretty clean. Because that's important, especially for this front bad boy. All right?
Is that good?
Perfect.
Okay.
So now that we have our section, now we are going to use our tray set. This is a foam to mousse. Just lightly spray it on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? I'm gonna spray it on the back too, just to squirt. So you can see that in my hair. And now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna make sure it's going all the way through the hair. Yeah, just a light, that's perfect. No, that's great.
Okay. And then brush it through?
Yep, brush it through, kind of bring it all the way to the ends. So now, we wanna take our curling iron.
Okay.
And don't use the tong yet. So we're just gonna like use the force,
Barrel.
the barrel.
Okay.
And we're going to push it and we're gonna push, this is called base bumping.
Oh my gosh.
So we're just using the heat and pulling our hair to kind of bump that root. So that's how we're gonna get that volume. So we're gonna let it bake on, and then we're gonna take it off. Okay. So you see that bend in your hair already?
Yeah.
So where you see that bend, you wanna stick your curling iron in. So stick your curling iron in, and then bring it all the way to the ends. And then we're gonna roll it in. Love it. So roll it in, and we want to bake, 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 bake.
Bake, but bake, but bake.
Because we have our heat protection on, so it's really important that we get that heat all the way through, that it's cooking.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get scared, and then their hair doesn't last.
Yeah.
So touch it, feel it. Does it feel hot?
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and take mine out, and it should kind of stick. It should just kind of stay there. Do you see that? That's when you know that you did the right thing. So you're gonna take your curl and you're gonna wrap it around. We'll start at the root.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna put it right where that root was.
Okay.
And then we're gonna just twist it around.
Oh.
And then stick it right there, yeah. Make sure you don't get any of the other hair cut up from the back. That's okay, it's because it's Velcro. Here, let's try it out. Okay, there we go.
I'll let the expert take over for a second.
Okay, now you do it again.
Okay.
So just,
Put it at the root.
yep. Go a little in front so you're pushing it. So you want, this is called on base. So basically I'm gonna go forward with it, so then the curl will stick right on my hairline. Okay. There we go, exactly. Wrap it around. Yes, and now we're gonna take these little clips. Go ahead and grab one. They're little tiny setting clips. And we're just gonna clip it so it sticks up. Cool? How does it feel? Can you part it with it in? All right, so now we're gonna keep on going on. So now we're gonna take the next section. We're gonna bump the base. So we're gonna push the hair forward. See how it kind of, this is called, this is over directing, so then when you push it back, it just is.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can see the steam coming off the curly iron.
I
That's what we
hear it.
want. Yep.
It's a good thing.
Yes, it's a good. Some people get nervous about that.
I know.
We know it's protected. See, it's gonna take a while for that heat to get all the way to that root. So you just want to like use your
Really
hands to
hold
feel it and get it in there.
Okay.
All right, so now that it's nice and baked, try to like nuzzle it out with your fingers so it stays curl on the top. Perfect. Yes. Great. Oh my God, amazing. So now you can, why don't you just leave it like that and just do the pin?
I know.
Yeah, just leave it. If you can get the perfect pin, you don't need to use the rollers. The rollers just are a guide.
Yeah.
But your hair just like, you're killing it. So we'll just pin it.
Great.
So we have options. All right, so our middle mohawk section is set. It's all going back. So now we're gonna take out our sides. And we're gonna just do the same exact thing, but we're gonna section it into two from right behind the ear.
Okay.
So right behind the ear into in front of it. So now that we have this in front of the ear, now we're gonna break this down into probably 2 curls.
Okay.
So now we're gonna brush and just continue on, and everything now is gonna be rolling down.
What are you listening to, guys? What are you watching while you're doing this? I'll put a playlist down below in the video description you can listen to.
All right, get it nice, and when you tap it, if you can feel that heat going all the way through. Feel it? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna slide it off the iron.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at it. Mine's just sticking. That's kind of really what you're looking for. But my hair is a lot shorter, so other people's hair is gonna be a little heavy.
Look, look, look.
Oh, it's perfect.
Perfect.
So keep it in that shape. I always like to think that hair, when it's hot, it's kind of like a piece of plastic. It's really moldable.
Yes.
And you want it to cool down in that shape, just like plastic. It'll hold that shape.
And where's the best place to pin? Kind of like right
Right
here?
there, yep, that's called on base, and maybe do one from the back too.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I'll just go from the back, so then you're really protected.
Perfect. So do all of these coming down.
Yes.
We're gonna do that now. I was just excited. I was going.
All right, we just finished setting our hair.
Woo.
So we've got the classic
Yes.
curl set. Are you feeling like very glamorous?
I am. I feel like, yeah. I want to put on like a fabulous house robe and
Maybe a
go
cigarette.
around. I know. I feel like I'm like should have a cigarette and some like furry slippers. Or
Right?
something.
So the reason we're doing this is just so it cools down, but I feel like we're pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take out the first
where
one
do
on
we
the
start?
side. Let's start on the side.
Okay.
So just be careful because sometimes the clips get a little stuck.
And just
Yeah.
don't do anything to them.
Yeah,
Right?
just let them go.
Just release them into the wild. If you had not a ton of time, it's almost like you could do like curl these quickly and then kind of do
Yes,
that top.
because even just
to add
this
that
front will
volume.
give you that tousle.
Yeah. Are they all out? I think they are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then
Okay.
what?
So now we're just gonna like run our hands through it, just kind of break it up.
Oh my
Oh, I found
God.
another one. I'm always finding another little. So now, once you get it in there, we always start with the hands and then
Yes.
just start moving it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Oh, look at that.
Wow!
You're giving me Sloan from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ooh, okay, I'll take it.
love
And now we can like take our brush and we just kind of brush it all the way through because we have that memory. Oh wow, your hair looks gorgeous.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
And then if you want to wear it to the side, I feel like Cindy's kind of to the side.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and you're
Oh
gonna
my
full.
gosh.
You are full Cindy.
Hand me my Pepsi.
So this is like very
Ooh.
doable, whatever that's moldable. So just have fun with it. Now you can just play. And what's great is this is gonna last you days and days and days. Oh my God, yes.
I love it.
And I feel it's really important is just brushing the ends
Yeah.
in.
In. Okay.
That kind of gives it that like, yeah, perfect. Yeah, just for the very tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
It's so fun.
So it's all about just taking that time. Like my hair is like 3 inches shorter now because it's 3 inches
Yeah,
higher.
I love it.
Oh my God, this looks so good with your shirt too. This is a good look for you today.
Thank you.
All right, so now that we've kind of like brushed it into shape, whatever
Yes.
you like, I don't like to use a hard hairspray when I'm doing these kind of looks because
Okay.
I want to make them last a long time.
Okay.
So this is called Impermeable and it's just such a lightweight brushable hairspray. So depending on how much you use, it'll freeze it a little bit, but then when you stick your brush through it, it just kind of breaks it down and is really nice and soft. So it's a little bit more forgiving.
I love your section in the front.
Now you just gotta keep, oh wow, yeah, this is full on little bouncy. Oh yeah, but see,
this.
if you just keep on moving this,
Yeah.
we both have the same exact wave pattern in it. So everyone will always be able to get this same kind of vibe.
Here,
Yeah,
I
you
feel
look
like,
amazing.
Is that styled right? you think?
Yeah. I kind of like it up with
Yeah, I
you.
feel like a little bit of volume there.
Yeah,
right?
get that volume up there. We're full on Cindy.
It really does like make you feel ba ba boom.
Right? And
I
wait
love
till you
it.
just walk around. You're gonna feel like your hair is like got
Bouncy.
little balloons and it's just lifting up.
Okay, so that was so much fun. I love doing hair, but I feel like I learned so many new tricks and tips from the expert.
Oh, great. Yes, I'm full of them. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I am Jenelle number 5, JENELLE'N5.
And I feel like, at least during quarantine, I feel like you did some fun videos on there too. Do you have those?
I have a few.
Yeah.
I got a little embarrassed. I feel a lot more confident next to you.
No, I feel like you were like teaching fun ways to do hair, so it's so much fun, and I love following Jenelle and all her hair adventures and everything, and she's so fabulous. I think that's it. These were just 3 different kind of new methods for you to try out for fall. I feel like I am going for this full hair now. Bring on the Cindy Crawford moment for this fall. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I have new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And finally, always play dress up. Bye!